Okay, boy, I got some tough acts to follow there. The boys refused to set up a PowerPoint presentation for me this morning, but I've got a mental presentation going, and I've got 3 things I need to say or to cover. First of all, thank you all for coming and sharing this absolutely glorious day with us. And thanks to all of the many, many, many people who helped to make this a glorious day. And especially to Susan and Kyle for making it a glorious day and giving us a reason to have a great celebration. So, number 2 is, when Susan was born, Jim and I agreed, I think we agreed, that Susan would be Susan and not Susie. And really for all of her life, she's been Susan or Suze as an affectionate nickname. So except for 2 people, 2 dads of friends, Dennis Zerweller and Tom Westbrook, Dennis who is here, who said to me, we're going to call her Susie. We don't care what you say. She's Susie. So they went around calling her Susie. Well, so one day recently, I was driving down the highway, minding my own business mostly, and I was thinking about the wedding and thinking about Susan and Kyle and Mr. and Mrs. Quick, and I thought, oh my gosh, Susan is going to be Susie Q. For real, she is officially Susie Q today. And so then I thought, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? I have to do something at the reception for this. So I thought, Hostess used to make Susie Q's. And so I was going to get this huge basket of Susie Q's so that when you're dancing, and you need a little pop of sugar to keep going, they were going to be a basket of Susie Q's back here for you to go back and grab one. But sadly, Hostess quit making Susie Q's. And I tried hard to find Susie Q's because somebody could have them on the shelf. And all of the things that Hostess makes last a long time. But no one had Susie Q's, and Lori even emailed Hostess to find out if we could get Susie Q's. And we couldn't. So I called my most favorite French pastry chef, Madeline Anderson, and said, Maddie, can you come up with some Susie Q's? Like Maddie loves to make French macarons. And so I said, we'll have our own new version of Susie Q's. Well, Maddie and her staff, AKA Brent, Nicole, Henry, and Amelia, were all booked up. So I had to call my second most favorite French pastry chef, Nathaniel Reed Bakery in Kirkwood. And so they made about 225 French macarons so that they will be in the back on the table later, so that when you are tired of dancing and you need a little help, you can go back and help yourself to a French macaron, AKA Susie Q's. It's the new Susie Q. And I know Susan loves macarons, so anyway, we'll have to start a whole new thing. So then there's number 3. So I was reading a travel magazine, and I read this article about redwood trees out in California. And redwood trees are just really amazing. They're this humongous, magnificent tree. And their root system, instead of growing super deep into the earth, grows fingers out. And they grow in communities. I think in tree language that's a grove, but I'm going to stick with communities. And those fingers that grow out intertwine with the other tree's roots in their community. And it occurred to me what an awesome thing that is. And, you know, even when one of the trees in the community is weakened by disease or storm or fire, the other trees give up their nutrients so that the sick tree can become strong again. Because the community is only its strongest and best when they're all well. And then it occurred to me that this community of people, and many of us have known each other for generations, and the rest of us have at least known each other for, I think the year is 25 years. Seems like that's a common thread. But we've known each other for a long time. We've shared life events, ups and downs, and because we are entwined and we do lift each other up, we are a stronger community. And I am grateful that I and my family have been born into that kind of community. And I know that this community and the community of Susan and Kyle is going to be a great blessing to them. And they, individually and as a couple, will bless the community. And so, I just want to say I wish you an abundance of life and love and happiness, and may God just make his face to shine upon you every day, and may you always see the blessing in every day. And I know that this group of people will always stand by you.
To tumble